I'm going to make another video about this. I'm a little more rested. I recorded that last one before I went to bed because I just wanted to get my thoughts out and then crash for a few hours. I'm like emotionally fried right now. I'm on empty. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. I'm on empty. Which actually I kind of like it. It's just because there's just nothing there to fuck with me. Although that's not true because I really starting to realize that there's a lot of triggers for me. That I always kind of knew they were there, but I just always sort of pushed it aside, you know what I mean? And now it's just a little bit more, what do I want to say? These things that trigger me, it's just more in my face, I suppose you could say. I'm like more aware of it. You know, it's like, or at least more willing to address it. Yeah, there's just, and I'm not even going to go into what some of these things are. It's kind of stupid shit, really. Not really. I shouldn't say that. I don't want to minimize it. I'm minimizing that. That's not fair to myself. It's just stuff. It's like, ew, I really don't want to hear that. Really, it makes me uncomfortable. So, I don't want to be that person though who just, just reacts to every little fucking thing, and then that's no way to go through life either. So it's just, it's managing, it's developing these. It's like I'm like having to pick up like a whole new level of skills to like manage and cope, and it's just, I don't know why it has to be so complicated to be human. It's weird. It really, when I take a step back from it, I'm totally off topic here. I'm sorry. But just bear with me in my tangents. When I always take a step back and just look at the complexity of us and our environment, it's mind-boggling to a degree. It's like we've had to create all of these systems and rules and whatnot to sort of help manage our own humanity. It's like all these social institutions. That's really ultimately what they are. They're just like these things that we've created to sort of help us manage our own flawed nature, But it's not really, it's flawed, but it's also like a bonus, to have all this stuff, to be this self, the consciousness. It really is what I'm talking. It's all these levels of consciousness that we sort of develop, and then the things that grow out of that consciousness. Anyway, okay, I'm way off. I'm sorry. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm taking I don't know if there's going to be wow. I don't know if there's going to be a reflections this week or not. I'm just like, yeah. I'm fucked up and I'm fried, and I'm really like, anyway, I really don't know how I'm going to move forward. I really don't. But I want to go in a different direction. That I know. I want to go in a different direction. And look, okay, and Eli, this is who I'm addressing, and you're correct about that. I definitely want to go in a different direction. I don't want to keep doing the same old shit, because like I was talking about in the other video, your vibe is your tribe, and I keep finding myself in these collective social environments that are incredibly toxic. This might be the most toxic environment I've ever found myself in, and it's not the fault of any one person. It's the fault of everyone, and I guess I'm kind of defending Jamie here because it's just, it's just not fair to blame Jamie for my situation and my problems. And that's like so completely off. So completely off. You know, I mean, Jamie has his issues. Yes, obviously. He's well aware of it, just like the rest of us. You know? But is Jamie solely responsible for my situation and condition? Of course not. That's insane. And it's wrong of you to do that, Eli. It's you know, I mean, I'm gonna try to be respectful here. It's wrong to constantly blame Jamie and use Jamie. And I really don't like that you do this. You've done this ever since I've known you. You're always taking me and using me and then bringing Jamie into it and trying to, like, you know, look, MJ, you know, Jamie's, you know, this bad guy and you need to get away from Jamie. Look, I was on the phone with Jamie last night for like 3 hours. Jamie was very, very helpful last night. Yeah, and then we just ended up just talking about, you know, talking about video games and Zelda and the N64, and which was fun. It just got my mind off of everything. But, you know, nobody else. I mean, I shouldn't say that nobody else, but, you know, because I did get, you'd kind of be surprised at some of the people that reach out to you. I've had several people kind of behind the scenes in private, you know, email me and stuff and being very supportive and whatnot. You know, I mean, you could have done that, Eli. You know what my email is. You could have, you know, emailed me and asked me, hey man, what's going on? You know, ask me questions. You know, what is the problem? Instead of jumping to conclusions like you always do. Because you do. You jump to conclusions. And you make everything about Jamie. Not everything, but you're always making it about Jamie because you've got this vendetta. You've got this personal grudge against Jamie. And so you always have to turn me and him or me individually into you know, whatever you call it. I forgot the, you know, life coaching example purposes, you know. It's not fair. It's not right. It's just not right to Jamie, man, because you're wrong. You're wrong about what's going on here. And I mean, wouldn't a good life coach or any life coach, I mean, wouldn't it just be like smarter, more prudent to find out from the person what the problem? Because I have never talked in specifics about any of this kind of stuff. You know, so it's kind of interesting to see what the reactions are because I'm kind of general and vague. I just kind of put out those 2 videos, the panic attack videos, and by the way, I'm not going to put out any more. It's just there's 2 of them out there. I'm going to keep them up. I'm gonna leave them up. People want to mock me for it, attack me for it. I don't care. I have way bigger fucking problems than idiots on YouTube. I just don't care. So anyway, you know, those are very generalized, you know, experiences. And so people kind of project their own psychology onto those, you know. That really is what you're doing here, Eli. This is what projection is. Okay, you're taking your own psychological issues and projecting it onto those videos. And look, I will give you this, man. I appreciate you trying to, like, you know, be helpful, you know, and I don't think you're being helpful, but I think there is a part of you that wants to be helpful. You just go about it in all the wrong ways. And anyway, so back to the whole thing. I mean, that's, you know, I think it would be, you know, more professional of a life coach or any kind of, you know, and this really is kind of out of your element though. I mean, this is a very deep psychological, emotional issue that I think really is not your forte. I mean, whatever. So I just wish you would just stop doing this kind of stuff, Eli, you know? And other people, trying to turn it into something else, trying to, making it about yourself. Like, okay, I mean, I'm not going to stop you because, again, and once I put that stuff out there, it's public. You can do whatever you want with it. It's, I'm well aware of it. I'm not bitching about that. I mean, I'm not bitching about it being shared. I just don't care for people making it about themselves. That's selfish. But whatever, Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm fucked up. God, I'm fucked up. There's just so much shit I've realized, and it just sucks. It just sucks. There's just so much shit that I'm not going to be able to have. So, realizing that, it's like, okay, how am I going to, anyway, I got to try, because I keep waking up, so I got to try to figure out how to move forward in a different way, positively, Anyway, just, yeah, I didn't see GLM's video. And GLM was one of the people who was reached out to me yesterday. And I was in silent mode. I didn't really talk to anybody yesterday until late when I talked to Jamie, because I just wasn't in the fucking mood for it. But GLM reached out to me, and it was very helpful. So anyway, can we stop doing this? Eli, can you stop doing this? I mean, if you want to use me as an example purpose, that's fine. If you want to use Jamie as an example purpose, as individually, that's fine. But stop trying to pit me and Jamie against each other, and stop scapegoating or using Jamie, as the reason, as the excuse for why people are having problems or issues. It's just not the case, man. It's just not the case. This had nothing to do with Jamie. It just, and you want to talk about dysfunctional environments, you're part of it, dude. You are a player in a very, hold on. Actually, I'm going to end it here.